What's up, everyone? John D. Villarreal here, the four-time national champion, the super genius, and the political expert. What's going on? Couple things to say. Number one, people have been hollering at me, JDV, we missed your show. JDV, when are you going to get back on the air? JDV, when are you going to get it rolling again? Well, school's out, and I've been thinking, I've been looking at stuff. I've got some plans. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll see what's going on. I might think about it. We'll see what's going on. I got some ideas. If the pieces fall into place, maybe. I might think about it. We'll see what's going on. Number one. Number two. JD, what's up? It's about 6 months to election. What do you think is going to happen? There's a lot to say. There's a lot that's been happening. I'm going to keep it extremely high level. I'll say this. The normal rules, in my opinion, in some respects, do not apply. Meaning that, oh, the economy's really bad. It's going to hurt their coming president. I don't think that's going to be the situation right now. From an election standpoint, I think that it's not going to be a matter of absolute. It's going to be a matter of direction. It's going to be a matter of marginal change. Meaning that, okay, let's say the economy is here. Now it's here. Big hit. Okay, sure. So from an absolute level. But then it's going to be about, is it going up? Is the direction strong? Who's trying to get America back to work? Who's trying to help people get things going? Who's trying to help the economy? I think that's going to be, and who's got the plan? Which candidate do voters have confidence can help them out and their personal economy, their family's economy? That's the ticket. Trump and his team have a plan, and we've seen their performance. What's Biden's plan? Number one. Number two, where is Biden? Where's he at? Okay. Now, I think it's going to be a direction play, a competency play, a plan play on that aspect, and I think that's where it is. If there's going to be a referendum, I think that's the referendum, kind of, if that makes sense, right? So, it's not absolute, it's directional, it's plan and competence to enact that plan. That's my expert analysis on that, in my opinion. Now, second part, Biden. I just, there's been a lot of news out there. I don't want to get, but I'll just say this. I said it before. I think that I don't think that I don't think Biden is a great candidate for the Democrats. That's what I'll say. I don't think Biden's a great candidate for the Democrats. I'll leave it at that. I think that will play out. But that's the candidate that the Democrats have now. All this like fantasy football, if you will, from a political standpoint of who can get in, who can we get, and then his VP pick, and the VP's really going to be like, that's the main show, and that's going to be ridiculous. You got Biden. That's who you got, and good luck with that. Now, barring something, we'll see. I mean, then again, I've seen. Nothing would surprise me. Nothing would surprise me from the Democrats. I'll say that. Nothing will surprise me. I guess that's not done until it's done. But I'm assuming it's Biden, and I don't think Biden is a strong candidate. I'll say that. Now, the third thing is this news with Michael Flynn, General Flynn, and everything that's come out. Wow. That is devastating. Devastating. I think there's going to be more that comes out there. I don't know anything. It's among speculations, trying to read the tea leaves. I think that is devastating, and I think that this, there's a lot of things that have happened that I think, really benefit Trump politically. Okay, and I think this is one of them. And this news looks just, like I said, devastating. Let's see where it goes. I don't want to get too much farther on that. I don't want to get out over my skis. But this looks pretty. This news. And one of my former constitutional law professor had an article out there. Interesting article. And I'm telling you, there's some people with real gravitas that are weighing in on this. And I gotta say that, in my opinion, Attorney General Barr and ODNI ODNI director, I think I've got that right, Grinnell. Some people have stepped up. There's some people. The bottom line is, this should not be political. We cannot, as a constitutional republic, have a situation where people can be allegedly, I'm not alleging anything, hypothetically, how about that? Hypothetically, potentially, possibly be targeted for politics, for surveillance, where we can have one campaign looking at the other, the administration. That is not a place, that is not what America is about. That is not a place, that would be wrong, no matter who was in office. That was, that's bad stuff. We don't want any part of that. It doesn't matter. You don't like Trump, vote against him. Great. But, this is, I am a firm believer that whatever happened, and it's not looking good, whatever happened, they got to get to the bottom of it. But that whole, and I had the video way long ago. I think it's 2017, the ultimate, super genius Russia thing. The whole Russian collusion angle with Trump made zero sense. Made no sense. You had to believe in like 10 different myths and the bank shot of Bigfoot by the headless horseman over with the wrench and with Colonel Mustard, and you just had to believe in the craziest tinfoil, multiple exponential nutty stuff, in my opinion, to believe that was credible. And yet we had networks that were running with that on the daily for years, in my opinion. And it's just, and people that just believed in that and just went with that, and because they wanted to believe in that, they just wanted to believe in that. No different than a little kid wants to believe in Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy, in my opinion. It made no sense, but what was the alternative explanation? Red pill, blue pill. What was the alternate explanation? Matrix. The alternate explanation was that that's all cooked up, and some people were possibly set up. Now that's something that's kind of believable, because unfortunately that kind of potential scenario has happened around the world. The point is, I don't want to say too much about it. The point is that we need to get to the bottom of that, get to the facts. And whatever happened, if something happened that was wrong, people need to be held for account, because that can't happen again. It's just wrong. You know it. It's just wrong. It doesn't matter. You can dislike Trump as much as you want, dislike Flynn as much as you want, dislike Roger Stone as much as you want, and I don't know the specifics of those cases, whatever like that, and I don't want to know the specifics of those cases, because it's just too, I'm not like, that's what I'm saying, like, I don't, like, yes, I'm conservative, almost libertarian, and I've been in politics, but I can't, I'm not like, every day, my team, your team, I just, no. You know what I mean? Like, I want to live a normal life too, right? I am a political expert, but I live a normal life. But the point is that we can't live if the worst is true, we can't stand for that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, we'll find out. I think the bottom line is, I see Trump winning at this point right now, based on what we know, and everything can change, by a substantial amount.